taste bitter when you're answering to God. You can call me killer as you look into my eyes. Nothing but a sinner. You won't get away this time. You won't get away this time. 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 You won't get away. You can call me killer, 'cause I'll bring you to my mind. And it might taste bitter.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Valorant Oceanic. Damn it, sorry, I got distracted by chat. Welcome to the Valorant Oceanic tournament. We are on stage 2, Open Qualifier 2. We are on our second best of 3 tonight. We have Gens. Oh no, that's not the right overlay. Ooh, let's just, we're out of there. Nope. That is the right overlay. Is it the right? No, it's the wrong overlay. Oh, I apologize. I'm gonna have to change that when you aren't watching. We are here for Parisians versus Bandits Esports Club, and we're jumping in on Bind. So we're gonna go through a few stats. Not wrong. Been here for a while. So once again, I am doing production. I am doing your casting. So hope you all enjoy it. We have Parisians. They banned Descent, Bandits banned Icebox, and then this is Bandits pick on Bind, and then Parisians chose defense. There's some interesting points to note. Bandits, their top 3 maps they've played are Bind and Descent. They've only played those 2 maps in this tournament, and they've won them both. They came into this series going 2-0 against Spartans and 2-0 versus Bizarre Gaming. Whereas over on the side of Parisians, their top maps are Bind, Haven, and Icebox. So Icebox been banned out, so they can no longer have access to that. They've got Bind and Haven, and they're going to be our first 2 maps. So at least both these 2 teams are very confident on Bind. Haven, you might be swinging a little bit towards your Parisians way. We'll see how we go. Now, we're jumping into the game. Unfortunately, we couldn't get into the agent picks, but looking at them, they're fairly similar loadouts. Both teams really enjoy the Sova Jet combination. They've picked them up in almost every single map they've played. It is kind of standard, and they usually have a third character they will usually flex on. With Bandits will pick on Omen, and actually both teams like the Omen, and the rest of the 2 characters are kind of who they wish to play on that style of map. So now that we're in it, scoreboard is live, we're live, and we're ready to go. So we will be seeing Bandits. They'll be taking up the offense, and they've started up in a default, trying to view around the map, see what they can find. Stock's going to get a little bit of information. There's no one quite here down at Long. It actually does get a little bit of a tag on Hayes, so there's someone creeping up mid, and they've got 3 sitting over here on B site. Especially with a Cypher, if you usually have a Cypher on one side, you don't usually stack it with 2 additional people, so they're expecting some kind of push coming towards B site. Jet and Ray's Barbecue is going to be down here alone towards the shower, seeing what dirty tactics come across from Parisians. Oh, sorry, from Bandits. See what dust they're going to ruffle. Illusion's going to come on in. It's great little paranoia. It's going to help CJH get onto site. But Trunk is going to take that down. And now Barbecue, he's alone on the side. He's frenzy spray. It's not enough. They're going to hear the spike going down. The shock arrow. He runs underneath his dark cover. And they're not going to be able to spot him. Then they're going to finally turn it around. But that was a kill. He got sneakily getting onto sites. It's 4 versus 3. We see Trunk. He's actually going to be able to find another kill. And he's not traded out. He's got such low health. The rest of his team's just going to push around with him. And they're chasing down 2 almost dead men. We have ESUH. He's going to get taken down. And then finally Hayes, who's doing a little bit of a ring around of Rosie. And they know where he is. They're going to pick him up. And that's 3 kills on Trung. So, wonderful little round there. Going straight in favor of Parisians. They weren't afraid of the retake. They kind of let them onto that side a little bit. Like, okay, hey, we're prepared. We're ready to retake this site. Come on and fight us. And that's exactly what they did. Unfortunately there for Bandits, they weren't able to find the kills on the low heroes when they were just barely hanging on with the slimmest of health. Ooh, actually, one little thing that I'll do, throw in a quick prediction. If we have time. No, we don't have time. Bandits, ESC versus Parisians. You have 2 minutes to vote on that. Get going. Oh no, he's probably won't see it by then. So, Yuna is going to be spotted out here down at long and easily capitalized by Steven. So that's one person down for very little information and map position on the map. Illusion is going to start making his way up. He's making a lot of noise and straight to the face. Barra takes it and traded out with CJH. But now it is 2 versus 4. We're not doing too bad here. Hayes is going to throw out that aftershock, but unfortunately going to be caught with the utility out. Trunk's going to get another couple of kills, and straight away, we are up for Bladestorm. This is round 3 Bladestorm. That is a little ridiculous, I do say so myself. But it's going to be great for him, especially in the Spectre. You might see him just forego the Spectre. He foregoed the Spectre, he threw the Spectre out to an ally, and he's just going to use that Bladestorm. So this could either go extremely well for him, or could backfire quite heavily if he doesn't have the firepower and because he doesn't land the daggers. Now we've got a little bit of a watch. They're going to follow in this drone. Trunk has thrown out the Bladestorm. When he can hear that drone coming, hold off. Hoping it doesn't spot him, and it does go down. He's going to come around and peek this corner when this jet's coming on in, but CJH finds the kill. Now we've got Baraku. He's left alone on this site. He's calling for rotations. They've got the Sonic Arrow out trying to reveal where the side of Parisians are, but they haven't got any further information. So this little sneaky shower play could be well. He's going to peek around the corner. They didn't have a dark cover there, so a great little trade there. CJH, however, turns it back around, avenges his fallen comrade. Stevens is now going to make his way towards Gate. He's going to move through the cover. We got Dayfu. He's trying to get on in. He doesn't find the shots. He doesn't land them. And he's going to fall down. But Stocks, however, he's on fire. But as soon as he switches guns out, he goes down. Now it's Stevens. He's all alone against his final 2 players. What can he do for us here? Gets a headshot. He's going to think about switching weapons, but unfortunately he's almost got caught with his utility out, and he does finally go down. He was playing with fire and he got burnt. As Isu, I apologize. You're going to watch this back. You're going to feel sorry. If anyone in chat knows how to say ESUH's name, I would appreciate that. Isu is how I'm probably going to pronounce it, and I apologize. So, moving into round number 4. Going to be able to see a full buy finally come out from Parisians. They're going to have to be forced to get up some beautiful firepower. Not quite full there. Steven's a little bit under the weather in terms of firepower, in terms of armor there, but it shouldn't matter too much if he lands his shots correctly. Duck's having a little peek. He's trying to bait some information out here. He's got an operator. Oh, he's firing a little bit of a pistol down here. He must be safe to go, but no, it's not safe. Stocks has got your number. You, sir, are going to the back of the line, and Baraku, he knows someone's in there. He has a feeling. He's got an inkling. The bomb buddy's going to come on in, and Isu's going to know about it. And the showstopper comes. He's going to make a run for it. He's chasing him down. He's coming from. Which side's he going to peek? He peeks to the left, but he doesn't find the kill. He did a lot of damage, however. Isu is just holding on. Oh, Baraku, he's going to see that knife come out. He's like, oh, no, you don't. He's going to step back. He suspected that the Bladestorm runner would be coming up, and a beautiful shot. And now he's going to make the run for it. He's stunned. He's concussed. He's just out of there as now Isu comes on in. We got Ilu trying to get the crossfire to help him out here. But unfortunately, Isu pushed a little bit too fast while the dark cover was still up. And the paint shells come down. And Ilu's like, oh, no, please help. And he does take a fair bit of damage down from that. Still holding. That Jet, though. Let's keep an eye on him. Trunk is not going to let them get anywhere through this. He hears the footsteps. They're not going to check up here. And then he gets the double. Beautiful rounds coming out of Parisians. Gotta love that little bit of showstopper play there from Baraku. Little zone out in the showers and then holding showers up against Isu as he tried to push in. So now we're going to be going on to a eco round or maybe a semi-buy depending on how they want to take this round. It should be a forced eco because they don't have a lot of funds against their name, so they can move into the next round, pick up some firepower. So we're going to assume that this is going to be 4-1 by the end of this round, purely because you're a little bit under weather. And Stocks, however, he's getting a little aggressive. He knows that they're going against eco, so he wants to find those kills. Ilu here, starting to make his way up towards a little bit of trading going off in showers. Nice little sonic arrow, but isn't able to find the shots. He's going to get on out of there. He doesn't feel safe as the paint shells comes on out. He had that sixth sense that it was going to come out. I'm reading some of you guys in chat. It's not pronounced Barack, I believe. No, it can't be. And also, it is a best of 3, St. Kilda. We will be seeing a best of 3 this match. And also in following matches that will be played on Sunday. So, Stevens opens up the firepower and finds himself a kill. He's trying to find himself another one, but he doesn't quite land the shot. He gets a little bit of damage done. We saw an operator going through. Trong is now collapsing on them and will find 2 more kills. Second flawless round for Parisians. Unfortunately, Bandits could not find themselves a kill. Remove any firepower from their opponents. And that money is starting to get banked, racked up, stored in a vault, never to be cracked open, it feels like. But the Bandits, they want to get into that vault. That's their job. That is their mission in life. They're going to crack this wide one open and rob Parisians of all their money that they have.
This is a nice spot.
If it was a little bit of a late little trap there. Not close enough to give off sound cues that he's on the site, but he has been playing B for most of these rounds, so they do suspect that the Cypher's already got that over here. And they're playing more of that default, you know, Cypher will only one person to help him out, with the other 3 located over the A side, and they're going to slowly start to rotate. You're going to hear this ultimate go off. Cypher knows something's up. He's going to watch the rest of his teammates. Stevens standing almost in the middle of nowhere there. He's going to be careful of that dark cover forward. The operator's not going to land with that blind shot. The sonic arrow is going to pick up and they're going to throw out. He's going to find himself possibly a kill. He does get one. Oh, he almost finds the tag over an elbow. And this is how you want to start off a round. You've found yourself a first kill, you've quickly rotated, and then you look on the map, they're not too sure, they heard the teleports and they quickly start to rotate, they leave the Cypher over there. Nice flash coming on out, but Trung's able to hide. The smoke is up, he's just hiding on in it. He doesn't want to come on out of there. We're going to see a plant start to go down. Barak is coming, firing from heaven, throws out the satchel, but unfortunately, because of that, he was in animation, couldn't get the shots off onto the person running past the spike, cannot find the kills, and now it's Dave Fu left all alone to try and find 4, but they are all heavily hurt. He finds 1. He's got no utility. He can't give himself any cover here. But we do have Raze, throws out the rolling thunder. It's going to come rolling on through. Dave Fu dodges it like a pro into the face of Yuna. There's not much you could do there. But the good news is that's 3 that survived. They're now going to have a little bit of that, little bit of the rolling in cash. They need a bit more, another round or 2 to help bring them back up to a stable amount of funds. When we now see that Trunk has picked up another operator, he's happy to keep going down this route because he's got so much funds on his name. He's going to be rotated over to the A site. They're going to put 3 back on B again. They're going to keep A with the operator because you can lock it down and cause fear into your opponents, especially if you get a cheeky first kill, which we might see off the bat here. Ooh, nice little shoulder peek there. They're now going to know where that operator is, and they might start to look at pushing this B site. Stocks, so lucky not to have been killed as he got tagged up there. He's going to start to retreat. We're going to see a very aggressive hook by Barrett Q being taken down by Hayes. But still no movement yet on the map. Parisians don't want to over-rotate. They're still holding strong. They may be thinking that there's going to be a double back coming from BanditsESC or just Bandits. Trunk is going to start watching down in the showers. Little does he know, there is at least 2 people there. He hears the shots of 1 going through that smoke. The good old... I think I've already forgot his name. Wow, mind blank. Phantom, not the Paladin. Not showing those bullet traces. Now Stevens, he's going to be holding high. They've had one person up here before. It's not going to work this time. He throws out a great little paranoia. It hits 3, but he doesn't have any follow-up on his team. He didn't check the left side. He was expecting them to come through that smoke. CJH playing a very aggressive position. Gets 1 and gets the 2nd through the wall. That's his 3rd for the round. Picking up the kills, helping his team secure that win. They're starting to get comfortable. They're starting to get kills. They're keeping alive. They've got money. They are back in it. What looks starting to look a little grim. Pulled back. Sure, we're only at the start. That start can mean everything, especially at this time of night. You might be a little bit warmed up, you might be getting a little bit fatigued, but you've got 3 maps to play, possibly. But we're not seeing that from either side yet. Barracu, he wants to get aggressive again. He does have the showstopper. We do hear the Bladestorm being used over on Parisians, on Trunk. He's going to be holding that A site. Hayes is being prepared to throw out that flash so they can rotate around, but there's no one there as of yet. He's going to prepare it again. So good utility. They've been able to make themselves a lot of ground into hookah, but they didn't hit anyone else. What can they use with the ground they've made into hookah? The start cover's going to come out, and he knows that there is... he has to dash out of there. Great little updraft. He is avoiding all that, but his teammate might not be so lucky. He is. So that was very fast hands by CJH to get the hell out of dodge.
Standing ahead.
So Stokes, recon dart destroyed, but he knows there's one at least still in there because it was destroyed. He's not quite sure what corner, but he does now. So Hayes is in a little bit of a pickle, being stuck in that corner, but he's able to sneak on out because no one continued to watch it. Yuno has moved into Octagon with a couple of the rest of his team, and they've got the full rotation coming over. We are 50 seconds into this, and... there's been no deaths. There's been a lot of utility. It's been a little bit of trading backwards and forwards, but we're still, everyone's alive. But how much longer will that last for? Stocks is here. We've got Stevens. He peeks around the corner. He's not going to find anyone, and he's going to have to go for it. Stocks, however, being in tuna can, he cracks one open, but he's going to fall down shortly after. Stevens is going to go down in that cyber cage, and now we have this neural theft coming out, revealing the locations of the enemy team. And now... Trunk, he's got those blades on. He heard him use it at the start. The enemy team might have forgotten about this, so Trunk can get really aggressive here. He's got plenty of utility to his name to be able to use this. Bandit, he's like, I'm out of here. I'm not in a favorable location. You're still holding the corner. Trunk's now going to get aggressive. They're going to put their duelists with the daggers up front. This Cypher Cam has revealed the information. We're going to get popped off. He gets shot. He gets at least one shot off. And now the showstopper is not enough to clean up with the rest of his team. And that is the 4th round going toward Bandits. Now we move into round number 9. Scores are locked. But the money is not. The money has swung completely in favor of the Bandits. They've cracked open that vault. They've got their money. They know how to play against Parisians at the moment. They're on point with their shots and some good dodging out of CJH and his fellow counterpart of Hayes when they were both being chased out in the B sites. Truck is not going to find the kill. Illusion with the beautiful little AWP shot down into Showers will clean that up, which puts the defense onto the back foot. Now 1 man down. They got 3 over A site, which looks like the site that Bandits want to attack. So they're not quite as disadvantaged as you'd think. A little bit strange that they did have 4. This might catch off for Bandits a little bit, thinking 1 person's dead here. There might not be many others to go, but we do see that rotate of stocks. He's going to actually leave that site, so they no longer have that extra man there. So it's going to be difficult, especially with Stevens. He's going to be holding in Showers, and they're going to wrap around in all directions. He's going to throw that dark cover to try and slow it down a little bit. The dash goes up with the cloud bursts. Cage goes down, but this could be the bane for CGH. They might not check this corner. He's going to pop out, and he felt it on the wall, but Trung didn't kill. He was hoping more would go past him so he could get more kills. A little bit of greed there. Could have worked out well, but didn't in this instance. And Stevens, he evens this round back up, but he gets shot directly in the back, leaving Stocks all alone. But the Stocks in this case are going down. He cannot survive. He will get killed by CJH as they get that 3rd kill of the round. So that's now 4 rounds in a row going in favor of Bandits. They're comfortable. They're warmed up. They're ready to go. Good utility used there, but a little bit unfortunate, I think, from Parisians. Especially on the side of this Jet Trung. He had the opening. He was hoping that more people would run through, but instead decided to just die, really. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, unfortunately he got a little bit greedy. Didn't get 1 and ended up having his life traded for, which made them lose the site a little bit more when they were already 1 man down in advantage. Now, we're playing a very defensive setup from Parisians. They are on a little bit of an eco. You can see with the judge here and a few sheriffs. So he's going to be holding back, playing a close corner. Trung is still happy to take these engagements because that first shot, sheriff, to the head, always get yourself that kill. And ooh, a lot of shots there missed, unfortunately. They're trying to think about it. They want to go into the lamps, but CJH finally says, okay, I'm coming on in. I don't care if you have a judge. This is my time to shine and burn you all down. Now they're trying to wrap on in. They're coming from multiple angles. Stevens should be able to communicate to the rest of the team that there's one there, but he eventually goes down to the operator. Now Isu is going to be keeping an eye up on Heaven, but he's not needed. The rest of his team's able to clean up over on Metal with the attack, and then Illusion. Or Elu with the operator up into Heaven. So all of a sudden, the game is back into Bandits' favor. Parisians, they're starting to lose their grip. This is now a bye round. They've been the last round you kind of expect to lose. You kind of hope to get a little bit of weapons out of your opponent's hands so you can feel their money crumble beneath your feet. But they didn't get much there. They got 2 kills, I think. Possibly 1. Both servers having a little bit of a look for each other, so they know that they will be up against each other on the other side, which allows the opponents on the other side of the map, both sides, to be like, okay, we're not going to be spotted by recon. We don't have to keep an eye out for a dart to stop our location from being revealed. But we're not going to really see either side use that knowledge to their advantage. Lou doesn't want to go aggressive. He does have that operator. And unfortunately, when he looks away, Barak has a little bit of a peek. But no one there to punish that. He's not getting any information either as that dark cover goes down. Now they're looking at setting up onto the B site. Stocks. Nice little owl drone. Get himself a little bit of information. Another arrow comes on out. He's going to not know that anyone's down long, actually. So was able to dodge that behind in a little bit of a crevice. We might see Illusion. Oh, he's unfortunate enough not to find a kill there because he was setting up the site for the rest of his team to start coming on in.
30 seconds left.
Day few here. He's just going to get spammed through the smoke. Isu doesn't care for vision impairment effects. He's got that back. He's turned it off. He's shooting for the smoke. He's going for the kills. Now we're going to see the relocate coming in from Stevens. He's having a look around. He finds one down in the cubby. but he's not able to find the kill. They're going to turn that back around. Stocks and Trunk are the last two remaining. They're going to go for a little bit of a fake defuse. The recon bolt comes out. It's not going to find anyone, but this is delaying the time that they get onto site. And Trung, he finally gets that kill. He needs to find a second one, and he does. Now it's 2 versus 1, but do they have enough to be able to get on that point? Illusion, it's all up to him, and he gets shot down by Stocks as they defuse. A site which looked impossible to break. They managed to get in there. The Bandits, they're used to running right, escaping with the loot, but when they're protected, they go down. The Parisians. There's round number 12, the last round before the half. Both teams able to get a solid buy in their lineup. Except for Trung. Trung's going to pick up a Judge. Oh, he's going to go back to the Spectre, but he does have that Blade Storm. And speaking of ultimates, we do have the Rolling Thunder coming out from Hayes. If Yuna can stay alive and get the Neural Theft off, that's going to be quite a useful tool to be able to discover where they're going. And then he's going to push this hard and fast. CJH is in. It's fast, but he's going to get shot in the back. Stevens was ready up high for that one. Barrack, he's going to get spotted out. They know where he is. He's going to go down. Now the Neural Theft goes out. They're going to locate where all the opponents are. They're coming in from metal. Trunky, he goes through. He misses all the daggers. He's got 2 HP. How does he live? No, he doesn't.
Last player standing.
And now, Arrow's out. Very slow death with the classic. And Uso will pick up his counterpart in Stocks. All of a sudden,
Switching sides.
it's just ridiculous. The game is turned on its head. Bandits have stolen this lead up to 7, and now they are on defense. But you have to know is it is an attacker-sided map. Having a look at statistics before in this Oceanic Valorant tournament, this map, 58, I think, 58%. Attackers favoured, which is quite heavy here in Oceania. Does that just mean that teams don't know how to play defense or our offense? A little bit scarier to deal with. So now the time clicks down. We've got to set up for a B push. They're going to be looking down in this ground. Arrow's going to come out. It's going to give a little bit of information. If the opponents were paying attention, they would have heard 2 distinctly different shots because you can't fire that fast with a pistol. And great flash gets all of them, and they're going to mow them down. But Stocks manages to, while flashed, get 2. Unbelievable. And now Barrack, he's going to see the arrow coming out. The Jet's going to go in. Trunk's above the Tunican. He needs to get in there and crack it. He does. Esso goes down. Now Trunk is going to be searching for the final 2 characters, which is going to be a rotation coming in from CJH, from Elbow, and also Elu coming up from Long, coming from behind. Did a really fast rotate here. Barrack is going to be holding towards the entry from Defender Spawn. The time is ticking. Taking the time. They might not have this much time to work with, however. The grenade, the dark cover's going to go out. Great shot from Elu here. CJH turns around. They've got 1 apiece, and CJH gets a second because Barrack didn't know which way to go. He suspected the push was coming, but it was just collapse upon himself. Good communication and great work there from Bandits to be able to retake that site when things were looking a little bit grim. Going up against 3 people who were prepared for the execute. Will we see a force buy coming out of Parisians? I almost feel like they might want to. They were close. And if you win a force buy, you can shut down the opponents fairly well. But it looks like they're just going to be conservative. They're not going to do any risky plays. It's not worth it. They're ahead. After it comes out, it's going to do a little bit of an issue there. Sorry, fault line. CJH gets in and gets out as easy as that. There's a lot of damage going on. Trunk's up high. He might not check up here, but he's got people coming from every direction. He had not much choice there. This suddenly, Parisians are dead. Bandits are going to use this weaponry into their new round. They're not going to have to waste much at all. They might have to pick up a little bit of armor again. Elu did have an armor bit missing there. Hayes is just going flat out. Doesn't care. He doesn't need armor. Now it looks like Parisians want to start to look back at this B site. They've had a fair bit of success over here, especially getting on site. It's the retakes that they need to try and hold off and do well against. There is 3 already here from Bandits. They're kind of stacking their little bit weaker side at the moment, trying to make sure to prop up that defense so they are ready for these pushes coming out from Parisians.
Here.
Okay, he's having a little bit of fun. He's going to prepare that flash out for his teammate. Yuna is keeping an eye out what's going on. Sova's getting into a new position. Once they see them assault the site, oh, they're up top. You're going to see a great little jump in from Trunk, but he's going to get burnt down. They know he's up here. They saw him come on in, and they can't shut him down. Yes, they can. He doesn't get the kill. The movement inaccuracy, but the double from Stocks. But he's going to get revealed. We're going to see the Omen TP on in. That was a very bold TP. Now they're up against just an Ilu as the spike gets planted. 10 HP up against the combined effort of 275. Even keep an eye out. Listening for those sound cues in case there's any sneakiness about to happen. But if you've got Defu here with the Cypher Cam, you shouldn't be showing yourself this easily because you will give away where your location is before your opponent knows. And now they know where he is. So now they've got the advantage here. Ooh, he's not going to be able to find the shot. Stevens playing with fire there. Defu had both options covered. You're only up against one. Let that Cypher Spy Cam show you the way. Show you the light to victory. Now they pull another match back. 6. Once they got full powered up, they were ready to take the fight to the Bandits. Who are able to buy fully back with them. As we're now on to the round 4 of this half. And we're going to see this time, let's put the third person over onto A. They suspect something's coming wrong. Hayes has been well with the utilities. Unfortunately for him last time, CJH was on the mark and threw the cloud burst on top of the tuna can, which means his blinds was ineffective. But CJH put himself in a lot of issues. And we're going to see the clearing out. He does hit one. Can he find the last one? He cannot. But CJH is going to be able to find one, get instantly traded out here on the site. And now the neural theft comes on out. They're going to understand where the defense is located and how they're going to go on in. So now Stocks and Stevens are able to manage to turn around the kill. The last 2 are alive. They're going to have to try and recover that spike. Do the Bandits know that spike is down on the ground though? Is the key question. I don't think they do. ESH, he's playing very defensive here. They're hoping that they come for him and Stocks might just walk into the trap that they've laid for him back here. He's going to hear the arrow go off. He hears the second one. He's going to push out, but he was baited. He got baited hook, line, and sinker with those sound cues of the arrows. And Steven tries to quickly change, but he should know that Iso was over there just shortly, and he's going to get spotted up. He's going to get burnt down. So wonderful job there from Hayes and Iso. They were hiding, they were waiting, and then the sound cues kind of like, come and get me, come and push me. Normally that is kind of the route you want to go. You hear those sound cues, they have to switch out from that utility. But in this instance, it was used quite aggressively to bring in your opponent to come in and find that kill. So love that little play. Now we move on to the 17th round. Unfortunately, another eco round coming up for the Parisians. Gonna hear the daggers come on out. They're sitting over an A site there, so we won't be seeing the daggers fly just yet. She's already thinking about rotating over. Barrack's gonna see one that moves into the back of laboratory there.
Get out of my way!
And they're just basically going to give this site over. They're happy to allow them to come onto site and go for these retakes. They get the spot. Barrack barely gets away after being spotted out by that recon bolt that stabbed him in the face with that arrow. And now Yuna is going to go through and start burning through that smoke. Barrack's trying to hold close. There are some daggers, so the favor and the Rolling Thunder is going to come on out. It does a lot of damage, and CJH is on site. He can't find as many kills as he'd like. As I say that, he picks up the third. Oh, I take that back. He did quite well there. He got the first kill with the daggers, second kill with the weapon, and then just finished off the round with that third kill. But that all started from good coordination of Hayes and that Rolling Thunder. There wasn't much Parisians could do there. Once you got hit by that, you could just see on the map, you could see the way Parisians were like, this is our chance. Get aggressive. They're going to be stunned. They're dazed. They're out of it. Let's take this, and exactly what happened. Now, we got the full rifles up against each other. Illusion's going to be holding off with the Guardian, actually. I take that back. Not quite full, but he must enjoy the Guardian going for those. A couple of headshots of zoomed in. Barak's going to get a little bit aggressive. He's going to be our opening frag for the side of Parisians at the moment. There's a lot of dark cover down. He's going to take out that oil drone before it spots him, which is good. We're going to see Stevens. He's gotten very aggressive as well. They don't know if he's come on through yet. Stocks finds one kill. They're going to get the plant down. Barak gets flashed up and almost finds a kill up at Heaven. Gets flashed again. So we're seeing that Hayes do a lot of utility here, which is just going to be an absolute pain to deal with for Parisians. Oh, he runs to it at the wrong time. He does manage to get the kill, but instantly traded out there. But Luna is able to find that kill, but he's all alone now. That's going to get shut down by Stocks.
Revealing area.
So well played by Parisians. They had great cover. They set up a dark cover across the site. The cloud burst given furthermore, and they were able to start working on setting up for the A retake. They got the spike down. They tried to come back in, and they couldn't really go too much elsewhere then. Bandits kind of crumbled underneath the damage of Parisians.
Oh, this is a nice spot. That goes there.
Hayes, he's difficult to deal with. He's constantly flashing and causing issues for Parisians. They can't get onto site as comfortably as they like. But a lot of their smokes that they put down, one of them did manage to block one of those flashpoints. Blinding lights? Flashpoints. Flashpoint. Ooh, I think it's flashpoint. I don't know anymore. What are we? It's flashpoint. Okay, I'm incorrect. Doubted myself there. That's a tip for all you out there. Don't doubt yourself. Believe. Believe, like CJH here with the operator, that he's got to get a collateral. Believe. Oh, he almost gets the collateral. He gets one. He tries to dodge it. He gets hit. It's sky high with the showstopper. And now it's just Barak all by himself. He's going to get hit with a great aftershock and flashpoint. And he's trying to hide. Now they're in a good position. A lot of dark cover being thrown down from Stevens. Now they've got the spike down. The retake is now on for the side of Bandits. Great flash there. Hayes, unbelievable with the flashes, but Steven even more unbelievable. He got the double. Nice paranoia. It's not long enough. They faked the defuse. Stevens is going to get picked off as the dark cover went down. So good work there from Bandits to be able to turn that back around. Hayes, I can't say this enough. His flashpoints are on fire. And now we're coming up to match point here in favour of Bandits. They've got plenty of arsenals to work with, which we can't really say the same at the moment of Parisians. They need to win this round comfortably to be able to pull back a 5-round deficit. Because if they lose too much here, they're going into the next round with not such a great buy. But they are going to the B site, their favoured site at the moment, the site that they've had the most success with. Right, keeping a little bit of an eye out, making sure that hookah's clear. They're not going to waste too much utility this time using it, which allows the Stevens to start setting up dark cover around the rest of the site, which we already start seeing happening. He's starting to get rid of that first door. He's going to cut off elbow. However, Barak's been hit, but they don't pre-fire him. No one was there to pre-fire and kill him down. Though. Oh, he's just got to dodge the out drone, and that's going to be scary. We're going to see the Hunter's Fury comes out. It's going to hit one. Oh, it doesn't quite land. It's going to be the end of that chapter. Steven's able to find one kill down at elbow. He might not suspect that the second one straight away there. Could be a little bit of communications, but he's going to keep an eye out there for him. Spike is down. 50 seconds left to go in the half. Plenty of time to deal with. Lou, though. What a shot onto sight. Oh, he just zooms out at the wrong moment. Steven's going to move back. He hears that dash up in the sky from CJH, but it doesn't go anywhere. Stokes gets shot by Luz, and Hayes finishes it off for the map win, going towards Bandits. They took that with flying colours. They started off well, they ended well. It looked a little bit rough at one stage there, as Parisians started to get comfortable, started to pick up a few of those kills. And have a look here. First Bloods. CJH on fire with those first bloods. 24 kills in the match, 11 deaths. It's a little over 2 to 1 kills and deaths ratio with the first bloods. And they're using these first bloods to effectively get onto site, secure it, and do what you need to do. So, we'll go into a little bit of a break while we wait for this next match to kick in. Also, give me time to change some of my overlays over. So, once again, stay tuned. Next game coming up shortly.
Have to lie. I wanted this love to survive. Now when I look in your I feel paralyzed.